Okay,
Yeah, man.
I'll
Shit.
probably listen in, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, at least we've freed you from the burden of having to talk and walk while tweeting with your kid.
If I wouldn't get all the weird looks, I would.
Yeah,
should
so
go
I
to the
attacked the
mental
fairy.
patient.
He says, walking around.
Walking by someone dressed as Tinkerbell.
Yeah, should've
Kill the fairy. I fucking hate fairy. Two kids.
just got the white straight jacket on, and then I could talk to myself all I want.
Ah, damn, that was the next level plays.
But then you wouldn't be able to do to change the toggle on your phone to mute or not. Because you're straight up.
Ah, just put it in the sleeve.
Unless you're a loose criminal, in which case, that's different. Sorry. Alright, let me just get rid of all this. Boop. We'll leave the monster inside sheet there. We'll see if anything happens with it. But yeah, Volter dissipates. And is but you guys in the room. Losha has already healed herself up. Your heart rate's seriously up. Alright, well, finger guns right there. Yeah, Losha is already healing herself up, and she's looking bug-eyed, to say the least. Frantic, fearful. Abigail's in a similar state, although not as much. She's looking concerned, not just necessarily for Ruhan, but just what everything just went down with. Varric immediately goes over to Ruhan, unabashed by the sudden divine presence. Semi-divine, at least. Does his own medical stuff. And he catches and gives back the shard, like between two fingers, the thumb and index finger, and gives you back the shard of Enzrose. I can go through.
Yeah, I'm glad you waited. What are you gonna do?
Cut off his hand.
I'm very glad you waited.
Oh god.
We might have needed to, but you can hear it in Varric's voice. He says these words, but he can only half-heartedly have the conviction for them. Seeing as how he didn't even end up going through with it.
I give his shoulder a squeeze. Recognition.
Losha, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Who summoned that one? The hunter.
Rose just waves her hand. Hi.
Is he
You
by chance
served-
the one that gave you
No.
that bow?
No.
Oh.
You're talking about
She was
Rose.
talking-
I thought you were saying
Okay, the
Yeah,
dagger.
okay, my bad,
Okay,
my bad.
I
Yeah.
was thinking of a different thing.
Okay. Then
Sorry.
Losha doesn't respond.
Yeah. Yep. Goes by Volter.
You serve very, very dangerous company.
Not exactly by choice, but I'm probably not going to disagree with that. Wait, hold on. You know him?
I know of him. All fairies do. Abigail nods along with us.
Okay.
Well,
That was a
Sorry,
bit
that was my
scary.
wife.
one of the Lotus Golems blares a loud cacophony of music, agreeing with its master. Whoa! Kidding.
Could you catch me a bit up to date on him then?
Losha just looks at Abigail. And Abigail is acknowledging nod to it. A hunter serving that of silver blood. Fairy culture has a thing of threes. That is why there are three in a coven. There are three types of fairies. Summer, winter, and wild. There were three original fairies. The original three. One which is more, she smiles warmly, classic. One which is honorable, utterly so. And one which despises what he is.
Oh no.
Have you heard of the Silverbloods?
Yeah, I've heard a bit about him.
Then you know the people he's given his gift to.
So
The Silverbloods
go ahead.
utilize his power. So wretched he finds his own people. The Silverblood Hunter. Not a, the. And she looks at the spot where Volter disappeared. He has many in his hunting pack. Should probably change the music. It's a bit too dramatic right now. Fitting for talking about Volter, but not what we need right now.
Out of game. It is so fucking ironic now. The message I sent you earlier.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's as if I have design motifs of a bunch of silver stuff next to fairy stuff. Silverbloods.
Wild.
I know of Volter. He is a huntsman true and true, which might explain why he's got an interest in you. I don't know what other one this dagger is formed from. Formed by. That being said, a hunter is only as good as the tricks he employs to accomplish his hunt. So I just imagine whatever other hunter made that dagger, he just simply uses a more insidious method. Which would explain why he... She looks over at Losha. Well, we all heard the story. Nothing but trouble. Well, is that our lot? She says with a very weak smile at Varric.
Man, that's an extreme sense of irony we have going on right now.
I suppose it's fortuitous that you serve another Silverblood Hunter. Else this would have ended in far worse result.
Yes. Thank you, Rose, for doing this. For
Yeah.
pulling our asses out of the fire, so to speak.
Lorelai, help me lift him up. Right. 1, 2. They both lift him up and bring him over to the couch, quote unquote couch, like the little vine couch that you guys were on before. More akin to a hammock at this point for Ruan.
Desperate times, desperate measures, kind of thing.
Very fitting for a Silverblood Hunter.
Hmm.
That's supposedly one of the it's one of the stories I've heard about how they came about. There they are, the reason why Silphwell has its name, after all.
Very interesting.
No, isn't really the best time for a history lesson, love. I know, but it's important to know context and importance. Yeah, I guess so.
Something else of importance. He didn't send me to hunt fairies, he sent me to hunt Scornpin instead. So
This catches the attention of Varric and Abigail to a degree, although much less so. She just seems a bit more weary. Scornkin, huh?
nods.
Oh, that's associated. Roll insight. Rose, because you're the one next to Abigail right now.
Sure, I have a +0 on that.
Thea, you're not doing anything, so you can roll insight as well. Well, that 4 ain't catching much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rose is definitely set off. Mostly just by Vulture's presence. It's always gonna be
wow.
The funny thing is it's double
I have
natural
rolled
one.
so many
Let's
at
go.
once today.
That's a lot of out. You've gotten a lot of out once, yeah.
I
That's not
have.
clue.
It's just,
But
I think I might have evened out with my nat 20s by now, probably.
let's find out.
we got
No,
ones,
you're at 10 to 14 still. You're fine.
we got ones where
Oh, okay.
it counted though.
All right, one's where I can. All right, moving on. So, I was going to say this before, but she looks at everyone's unconscious for him. Things happened. I am ready to lead you all to Justira whenever you are ready and rested.
Give me a hot second to catch my breath, and I'll be good to go.
Bill just waves her hand in that direction, just like, yeah, what he said.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still a bit shaky from the leg.
Understandable. Very understandable. Please, take as long as you need. I can conjure up any refreshments if you all wish.
Are the lotus golems around right now?
They've always been around, it's just they haven't been able to act.
Mm-hmm.
Intimidating golems.
Alright. Will this count as a short rest then?
You guys want to take a fucking long rest, be my guest. You guys can do whatever you want. You guys are on your own timetable. And out of the world. Yeah, do whatever you want. You guys want to take a short rest? Be my guest.
Yeah, short rest would be nice.
You get your 10 HP back, 11 from Inspiring Leader.
During the short rest, my health would go back to full, I'm assuming.
No
With
hit
the
die
regenerate.
required.
Yeah.
Yeah, regenerative.
3
Nice.
Times 10, 30. You get 30 a minute, even if we sit around for like 10 minutes. That's like so much health.
300 health.
Delectable.
Oh, I know what I'm kid. I just realized what my next tattoo is going to be.
Getting slammed by a bull.
A
No.
dagger.
No.
Terrifying lakes, ponds.
A bull.
Pair of bull horns and a dragon claw.
I was close. I might actually take you up on the tattooing thing, but when we have quote-unquote free time.
Yeah. Once all of this is done.
Yeah.
Abigail goes and retrieves Ruhan's armor that he deposited at the pond's edge and brings it back.
That actually reminds me, speaking of tattoos and so forth.
Yes.
Lilsha?
Yes.
Lilsha, yes.
That is my
Apology.
name, yes.
I'm terrible with names. You're a fairy. You may know.
Really?
That's one that's a good idea.
That
Very
much is
nice.
quite apparent, yes.
Yeah,
Abigail
Abigail's been
just gets like
telling
an
me
unamused look on her face at the bluntness of that delivery.
I mean, I'm a blunt character, what can I say? Abigail's been telling me some tales of, hot springs that can get rid of scarring stuff. You wouldn't happen to know anything more about that, would you?
I
In
know
Feywelds,
it is.
or...
I know there are ones in the court capitals, yes. I know that for a fact. I imagine there are some wild fae that have them, though I don't know them myself.
You wouldn't happen to know any way of bringing it or getting a similar effect here without going to the wilds?
She's going to her eyes. I might try my hand at it. Now that you've all restored my springs.
Oh!
You have to go
Okay.
back in the springs.
Whoa. Spring. Misnomer.
So this spring could count as one then?
I could try to attempt it. It is not naturally one, but I could try. If that is what you wish.
Yeah, I didn't expect it so soon, but if you can, that would be...
I would be more than happy to. If you want me to try.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not right this second given the current situation, but...
Whenever you wish.
There's no time like the present. It's all the time we ever have, really.
I suppose so.
Sounds like something you hear on a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
What's the cookies
What's
exist
a
in this
fortune
world?
cookie?
Yeah.
I imagine a fortune cookie is like an ad, like the fortune is on the cookie, not in the cookie. Like it's like literally a fortune cookie.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's a fun one.
A cookie of fortune.
A cookie of fortune, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a Sensagian thing.
You gained 1d2 when you
It was
next.
weird.
Because fortune
Sense
cookies aren't
against-
originally Chinese, so
Yeah, it
we
was
can't put them as
originally
Elven.
American, wasn't it?
they're American.
Oh,
Yeah, fortune cookies are American.
oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they are.
I learned that from
Yeah, they're
Iron
not-
Man 3.
I learned that because my mom told me. Anyways, yeah. So, what would you like to do? Mostly towards Freya, but to the rest of you in general.
I mean, I would certainly like to take her up on her offer, but we'll see where everyone else stands first. So I don't want to just derail the whole thing and be like, "Hey, let's fix my face."
No, I think it's
I know we're supposed to be, hunting down a dragon, but my skin, man.
It's up to you.
Go
What's up
for
to
it,
everyone
Fia.
else?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well,
Yeah, take over first.
if you could.
Then follow me. She begins walking back to the spring.
Oh, okay. I'll follow. You can sort of see she's sort of partly still shaking from the
Experience.
experience share, but also the, oh my god, my face is about to be fixed. Potentially.
Giddy.
Yeah. So
Un-
she'll follow behind.
Simply undress and step into the spring.
Like, completely?
We'll give you some
will.
privacy. Let's get out of
There
here.
is a door I can close.
Thank you.
We weren't gonna be
Alright,
keeping-
Alright,
Yeah.
she'll
If
do that.
Losha wanted to kill us, she would have targeted us while we were swimming in the pond.
And we're
No,
technically still guests.
I heard
Didn't she? You didn't? Oh, never mind. Alright. Off with the clothes in the pond. Spring.
Don't worry, she closed the door before you start doing anything. She is present for all of it, though. But I mean, to be fair, you see her in basically the book anyway. so it
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
now.
she's walking about naked anyway, so I don't feel
Yeah,
too
so
bad
it
about
doesn't
that.
matter.
I don't know how I feel about mooning like Coric and Abigail and Rose and all that though.
Fair enough. You remember the spring, the pond itself isn't like a sudden drop. It's not like take 1 foot down and then you drop 80. You know, it's not like that. There is like graduality to it. That's not a word. It is now. So you sort of sit in the pond in the equivalencies of, well, one way to in like a spa or a spring. It's nowhere as chilling as it was before, which is say ominously so. It is warm, like tropical water, and with a literal twilight sky above you, it's its own weird brand of I don't want to say paradise, but leisure. Let me know if something feels wrong. I've never attempted anything like this before, but
Oh.
Oh.
I'll,
I
I'll
will be gentle.
oh, okay. I'll start screaming if something goes horribly wrong.
Very well. She puts her hands in the water. No roles associated with this. You guys have restored a demigod their place of power, their literal domain. So, what good is having a domain if you can't do more powerful stuff in it? And as noted before in the previous session, Losha does have the regenerate spell, which was your guys' one free ticket. If you guys really did want to break off someone's arm, they would at least get their hand back. Only once, though. Only once. So if you all lost a hand, only one of you is getting it back.
No, righty. You're my favorite.
She puts her hands in the pond. I mean, saying incantations in Sylvan, which I don't believe you understand.
Nope.
Okay, so it sounds like fancy air, song on the wind, things like that. Honestly, you think back to your upbringing, the stories you've heard, and you're just like, I think my life in the past short while has successfully bested those stories in terms of audacity.
Yeah. Just reflecting on like, huh.
You
Just-
will have to submerge yourself for this to work on your face. You hear that, and
Okay.
you're just like, makes sense.
Yep,
You-
fair dues.
You dip head and shoulders, like the brand, into the water.
Yep. Straight.
Yeah, it tingles at first. Like, not like sort of like a tickling sensation. It does become not painful, but it does become like irritated, like a rash, like an itch. You have the urge to scratch, but you get the feeling that you probably shouldn't, given what's happening right now. You bite down the urge. It then becomes hot, not in a painful sense. Again, it's like icy hot. You know, this sort of hot but cooling sensation upon your back, your shoulder, your face. Increases in intensity, going more and more, and then it just feels cool. It's like rubbing like I was gonna say nicotine, not rubbing nicotine. What's the other one? The one that makes you feel numb. Menthol, like you know, like menthol rubs and stuff like that. It's cool, and eventually it feels nothing.
Okay. Suppose
Take
that
this as a sign that you're either dead or you're fine. You emerge out of the water, and you feel your face. Sorry to tell you, Kirsty, you're gonna have to draw some new art.
God dang it!
You played yourself like a fiddle.
Nice delivery.
Yeah, to draw some new art. I'm sorry.
You have to roll a new character. We fucking drowned her.
That's it. Yeah,
Let's go on
she's
to attack.
gone.
You had to draw some new art because your face is no longer scarred.
Yay.
You look over at Losha, who's now gently taking her hands out of the water with a bit of strain across her face and her eyes and stuff like that. But other than that, no worse for wear. She looks at you as if for the first time and gets a pleasant smile on her face. It seems I was successful.
Really? I'm sorry, to pat and like
You look
touch my face, touch my
lovely.
back.
All fixed?
Hmm?
Well, you're all fixed.
All of it, even the how do I describe it? Zappy bits.
I don't have a mirror, so you'll have to just take my word for it.
But not the traitor scar.
Yes.
Traitor scar's still there. Hit it on.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. This is.
Thank you. You've restored to me my residency.
And you've restored my face.
Let us both be grateful and gracious parties then.
Yeah, definitely. I owe you.
It has been a few minutes. You may wish to get dressed so you might rejoin your companions.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're basically down under for like as long as you can hold your breath, which is 1 plus con mod worth of minutes. Which is fucking illogical, by the way. Fucking holding your breath for 6 minutes. I'm just saying.
That takes
I'd
like,
be dead by then. Most I can do is like 40 seconds.
I can at least go for, I want to say 2 minutes. World record breath held. I'm
I'm
curious.
probably
It's
close
probably
to Kirsty.
50
but to be
hours.
fair, I have
24 minutes?
No,
6 active
no,
minutes is
that's
pretty good, yeah.
impossible.
He held his breath for 24 minutes and 3 seconds. 53 or 54 seconds longer than the previous world record. Motherfucker.